What is going on, everybody? This will be my weekly progress review. This is week one with Trade the Pool, stock trading prop firm. Well, before I get into my review, my first week's review, trading this evaluation account, I would like to go over a couple channel updates. So I know said I was gonna stream this account live, me trading this account live. Um, what I plan on doing moving forth is just because of my schedule is, it is kind of crazy. It gets kind of crazy. My wife and I own a small business, a janitorial company. So, throughout the day, I'm doing a lot of administrative work, as well as trading. So, yeah, moving forward, what I'm planning on doing each night after my trading session, probably around 4 or 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern time, I will do a daily review, a recap of my trading. So in front of you, you see my YouTube channel here, and what I essentially did to keep everything organized, I created this playlist down here. So if you view full playlist, uh, every day trading this account, I will add a recap to this playlist. So as you see, been consistent with it so far. First day was Monday, which was the 24th, June 24th. That's when I first started trading this account. I purchased the account the 23rd. Which was on Sunday, and I started trading the 24th. So that was my first day trading this account, and so yeah, I've been consistent. Monday, tomorrow will be day 6, and yeah, so I will be adding the daily progress reviews or daily recaps to this playlist. Um, So yeah, if you're interested in following my journey and see my performance, you could always come here to this playlist and yeah, see the see each day's performance review. So this will be a weekly recap. Let me see here if I go how do I go back here. So yeah, this will be a weekly recap. Just covering my weeks of trading. And yeah, so I guess let's get into it. Yesterday I purchased a subscription to TraderView. This is the TraderView, my TraderView account. I imported all my trades into TraderView, and I noticed a couple things. A couple times we were talking about that 60-second rule that you have to hold a trade 60 seconds. Couple of them didn't get counted, and I would like to go over this with you. So let me pull up this here. Well, I guess we could do this. So yeah, this is what I thought my profits were, right? I thought I ended the week $778 after commissions. This is my net P&L. I thought I ended the week up $778, right? So what I did, took a screenshot of the account because the account number is like everywhere on the portal and Trade the Pool, where you log in, you see your account. So yeah, this is the account. I'll just go over this right quick. So max loss, we know I got a $3,900 drawdown on this account. Now, as you see, it says current level $778.90, which coincides with what I thought that the P&L was, and also to show you, this is Traders Evolution, the trading platform, to also show you, illustrate this point. At the very top here, it says balance. $778. This is not actually my correct P&L due to that 60-second rule, right? And I'll show you what I mean here. So yeah, this you got target level, minimum $7,800. That's my target. That's what I have to reach in order to pass this evaluation account. And unfortunately, you see current, I'm only up $216. And that was for last week's of trading. Yeah, so my performance, you see I had a nasty Wednesday where I hit max loss, which Thursday's recap video I explained this, and daily performance Friday, which this is not correct because I hit one trade that unfortunately was, I made, I don't know what it was, like $202, and that trade did not get counted because I hit the 60-second rule. You know, from where I entered into the trade and I exited, you know, and I'll show that to you here in a second. So yeah, actually yesterday's P&L was that's not accurate. Okay. So yeah, I just showed you this is my account dashboard with Trade the Pool. Now, right here, this is what I was talking about, June 28th, 1040. This was a NVIDIA trade. And here it is right here. It was a winning trade. And like I said, I closed it out under the 60 seconds. And that 200, you can see it had a little line through it here. $202, that was not counted. And I have a couple other ones that I just, they're break-even trades. It's not no big deal. So yeah, the $202 profit was not counted. You know, this one here, this is NVIDIA. You see this $8. Well, that's not counted. I believe it was a break-even trade pretty much. So it was under the, they also have a 10-cent rule that, you know, from where you entered into the position to where you closed the position, it has to be at least 10 cents, right? So this was, you know, under the 10 cent. So, which that's not a big deal to me because, I mean, it's a break-even trade. Anything really under 10 cents for me is a, you know, is a break-even trade. The thing I'm kind of having trouble here with, based on my style of trading, is the 60-second rule. So yeah, it's a 60-second rule, right? Just based on my style of trading. So if we scroll down here, this is another one, $2 was not counted. This one here is a $14 that was not counted. And here's a big one, right? This is $336. So this was on Tesla. And so yeah, $336 was not counted towards my overall P&L. Now, when it does not count, it does not reflect, and I did not know this until just over the weekend when I imported my trades into TraderView. I was like, and then I looked at my account dashboard to make sure I had, you know, everything correct on this, right? So yeah, it does not actually reflect into these this P&L or this account balance, which is $778, which I thought what I closed Friday, right? So yeah, it does not reflect here. So, you know, because these trades that are not counted because they're under the 60-second rule, and I think those were the only two ones, which really is $336 and the $202 one right here, right? This NVIDIA trade, $202. So when I imported the trades into TraderView, because I essentially deleted the trades out of TraderView, but I took screenshots, right? So I took screenshots of the trades. You can see this one here. This is the Tesla trade that was 300 essentially closed net P&L $336. So this was a $336 trade, which was not counted. And as I look at it, what I essentially did here, this was off the open, right? I don't have the pre-market on this chart. So what I was essentially looking at, right, is he had some support, previous day support down here. This is a 5-minute chart. Support down here about 194, 194.50, and that also coincided with the pre-market low. So I was looking at that level for a bounce on Tesla, right? So Tesla came down into that level. This is a 1-minute chart. I bought above the previous candle's 1-minute high, just below 195 here. And what I did, the reason why this was under 60 seconds, so I was looking to possibly maybe even add down here at 194, break below 194, stop out. And this was 200 shares. So if we go through the execution here, I took 200 shares. I was willing to add on another 200 shares, but it didn't get down there. I was going to stop out below 194. Price did not get down there. It eventually started, going breakthrough VWAP here, and this is the high, which was a day's high. And I believe, well, this was yesterday's high. This was my, essentially my ultimate target here, about 197.50. That's what I was really targeting. So what I did on this trade, and the reason why it was not counted, I put an order, a buy stop order above 196. So I put a buy stop order above 196, right, to buy another 200 shares. And we can see that right here. Okay, buy stop order 200, 196 and 3 cents. So just right above 196, buy stop triggered me in. Okay, so 200, buy stop 200, moved up my average cost. I was essentially adding into a winning trade here. And then it got right up to 197, a whole number, and I started scaling out. Well, look at this. Look at this, right? So when I started scaling out this position, okay, my buy stop order that got triggered here was at 9:43 and 27 seconds. Okay, 9:43 and 27 seconds. Bought another 200 shares. Now, when it got up around 197, it was actually, my first scale was 196.84. Okay, when it was getting up there to that whole dollar level, look where I scaled out 100 shares here, right? I scaled out 100 shares and it was at 944.22, right? So, I scaled in 100 shares, 943.27, scaled out 100 shares, 944.22. So I was literally 5 seconds away from, being over that 60-second rule, right? So this is upsetting because it was a good trade. It was a $330 something trade. I just scaled out 5 seconds too early, unfortunately. Yeah. So this trade wasn't counted, and then I took another 100 off. Took another 100 shares off at 944.34, which if I would have waited, like I said, the fact of the matter is this trade was not counted, right? And it was a good trade. Look, I mean, you can see the running P&L here, the running P&L for the day, for the overall day of trading, and yeah, this trade did not get counted. I took the other 200 shares off here after it, started going down, closed below the nine moving average. And I remember this. I did take a trade, breakthrough VWAP back down to the low. But yeah, this trade here, which was $336, this did not get counted. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is, right? I was 5 seconds away from having this trade get counted. So yeah, here's another one on NVIDIA. This was the $202 trade here. So this trade here, It netted $202. And this is a trade, I believe this was on Friday. The 28th, yeah. It was on Friday. So this was Friday's trade. This was $202 net. You know, I like this trade. Well, this was more of, you know, an amateur mistake than, yeah, I'll explain this, but it was an amateur mistake. So what I essentially did here, price came down on NVIDIA, bought at VWAP, right? Willing to scale in lower, right? We had pre-market highs. I believe this area around 125.50 was pre-market highs, and I was going to stop below 125. Here's the 5-minute chart. So yeah, you can see this level 125.50. Pre-market data is not on this chart, but pre-market highs, which supported here, and then essentially I was looking for it to support here, 125.50, and that's where I added on to this trade. So, you know, I took 200 shares, you know, looking for kind of like a rebound here. Price went back down, took another 200 shares here, and then just kind of held through all this chop. Like I said, stopped below 125, held through all this this chop here. And then, you know, we got to move back up through VWAP, break VWAP, and right as we were getting into the 126.50 level, which was these kind of like, you know, kind of like a resistance area right here, right? And we actually broke down, so we broke structure, swing low here. We broke that swing low, and then, you know, we kind of held that that swing low here, you know, at it. And I was looking at, you know, I was at that point this point I was looking at to get out the trade around 126.50. And what did I do? I was long and I bought more. I hit the wrong button. I believe I want to say, because I set up some hotkeys with Traders Evolution, which is the execution platform that Trade the Pool uses, and I believe I hit the wrong hotkey because I'm still getting used to these hotkeys, and I'm still working on getting used to the platform. It's different than, you know, I use Dash Trader in the past, you know, for many of years. And so I'm still getting used to the platform, but yeah, it's an amateur mistake, right? You mean to sell and you buy. Okay, so which is overall is fine. Here are my executions, and I'll show you exactly what I did. So this is my first 200 shares I took, scaled in another 200 shares at that pre-market high support area, and then here's my mistake. I had the 400 shares loaded to sell, and let's see where. Yeah, I had and you can see. So when I sell, it puts a little minus sign right there. So you can see I increased. You know, I bought 400 more shares at that at the level that I was looking to sell. I was just looking to close out the position, and I actually bought 400 more shares when I realized what I did. I mean, you can see here, this is 11:24 and 27 seconds. When I realized I did that 2 seconds later or 3 seconds later, I closed out the whole, the whole position, 800 shares at 11:24.30. And when I did that, I realized I was gonna, this trade was, not gonna meet the 60-second rule, right? So of course, when I realized 3 seconds later, I just closed out the trade. But as they counted, it looked like I was trying to buy more at that level. And, essentially I hit the wrong buttons, right? And amateur mistake, but it cost, $202 on this account. So, it's upsetting, but it is what it is, right? So overall, it's like $500 and something that was not accounted towards the evaluation. It was like $500 and something not counted towards the evaluation. So yeah, target, it's 2. So I'm currently I'm sitting at a profit on this account of 216.39. Yeah, It's upsetting. I thought I was at seven, running almost about $800 in this account. Um, I contacted support about this best trade profit limit. I got a little X here. So really essentially, since I got a $7,800 target and I'm only up 200, my best trade was like 500 and something dollars on Tesla. I'll go over that with you in Trader View. But yeah, this they said don't worry about it. I just got to make sure I'm not gonna have a $2,200 winning trade, right? Because this just goes, since I'm not even close to this level. My best trade was $500, and I only had, I think at the time, like I was negative in the account, or I was, I was negative in the account, so I was in drawdown. So they said don't worry about this. This will be updated as your P&L, as you get closer to this target, that all this will be updated. So 52 trades. So I met the little 20 trade rule there. So yeah, like I said, this stuff is not, not everything on this dashboard is accurate. I guess this here, $216, it says my balance is $778. That's not accurate because of those trades that were not counted. So yeah, I mean, it sucks I had that bad Wednesday. If I just walked away, I was only down like $175 on stream, and if I just walked away then, I'd be sitting, really good in this account. But I did not. Had a bad, have a bad day, just over traded, whatnot. So yeah, I'll move this out the way. So that's that. So now, like I said, I just purchased a subscription to TraderView, and I'm still getting used to it. Like I said, I used TradeZillow in the past, so I'm familiar with TradeZillow. I used TraderView probably about 6-7 years ago, and the UI was really different. I mean, it was really basic. I actually like this UI. That I don't know when they updated it, or when they redesigned TraderView here, but I really like this UI. It looks clean, really clean. So yeah, I'll go through with what my what am I trying to say here? My performance is, my actual performance. So yeah, this is the dashboard here. Accumulated drawdown. So accumulated P&L, right? So I guess this was the my accounts peak high, which was on Tuesday. Wednesday, just terrible. And then, I got back green, got back, positive on the account, $216. And just to show you that, this is accurate here, 200 right here, like I said, target current, $216.39. And then you can see here, $216.40. So I guess probably rounded off the penny there. But yeah, so winning trades rate. So I'm doing about a 40% win-loss ratio. So I'm winning about 40% of my trades. Win-loss ratio 1.6. Average trade gain loss, so $4.16. So that's the average trade that I'm taking. I would like to increase these numbers. I would like to sit at like a 60%. Winning about 60% of the trades, but I do a lot of scalping, so I'm cutting the trades off at small losses, or at least essentially I'm trying to, right? So yeah, largest gain $504. That was on Tesla. Largest loss, I believe this was on Nvidia, $488. So P&L by trade duration. So as far as holding my trades, I mean, you could see right. I'm taking quick losses. So when I'm losing, I'm taking quick losses, right? I'm not trying to, you know, I am working on holding the trades a little bit longer. I mean, you can see this one trade here, 200. Well, that was at $202. I believe that was on what was that, Nvidia, and I held it for almost an hour, right? So, and then I screwed up on, exiting the trade, but whatever. Yeah. So just looking at this, I mean, this was pretty good. That was a momentum scalp. That was a Tesla trade I took. That's my largest loss. You can see most of my losses are not, contained not below $250, right? So most of my losses are not below two. I had this one little loss that was almost 300, but two something here. You can't click on it to see the actual price, but but yeah, so me scalping, I'm taking quick exits as they, if they don't go in my favor quickly, I'm exiting, right? So most of my losses are contained between 50 to, let's say, $150, right? I have a couple, from 150 to 200. So yeah, me scalping, like I said, I'm working on it, and I would like to hold some of these trades, my winning trades, or I would like to try to hold a little bit longer for larger moves, P&L by day of week and time. I don't even think 1 week I don't think 1 week of data is really enough data for a lot of these analytics here. Trade duration in R. So yeah, since I don't add the stop losses in here yet, I don't have any like risk measurements by stop analysis. So yeah. So, but anyways, we'll do I'll go to the calendar view here, and then I'll open up the calendar view. Yeah, this is interesting, right? So here is my week here from the 24th to the 28th of June, 2024. Week 5, first week trading this account, only made $216. And like I said, that was due to the 60-second rule and some of these trades not getting counted. I got like almost $500 profit that was not counted this week. So moving forth, I really got to watch what I'm doing and make, I don't know if I have to put a stopwatch or something when I, enter into these trades to make sure I'm holding them for at least 60 seconds. But, it sucks, but yeah, there's nothing I can do about it. It's a rule that Trade the Pool has. And I know, some people probably trading them, and they're trading small caps, and with a 10-cent rule that they have, or maybe they're trading penny stocks, right? And with that 10-cent rule that they have, that might, work against them for their strategies, if you're trading small caps or penny stocks. But since I trade large caps, I'm not worried about the 10-cent rule. That doesn't really apply to me. But what does apply to me is the 60-second rule. And, just got to watch what I'm doing. And you just got to kind of adjust your strategies or adjust your system just a bit to make sure that you don't hit that. Because I don't want to be taking risks and having winning trades not get counted, and I'm still taking the risk on those trades. Because if I lose on those trades, whether it's under 60 seconds or not, those losses will be reflected in the account, and taking the risk and having it be profitable or making money on the trade, and for those not to be counted, yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's just nothing I could really do about it. Just adjust my style a bit, right? Just try to hold those trades for at least 60 seconds. So yeah, Monday was good. One trade on Monday. This was my first day trading this account. This evaluation up one trade, like I said, up 195, and this is my net. So this is my net P&L. So this is after the commissions. 195, $195 on Monday, $280 one trade on Tuesday. And then Wednesday comes along and I just really over traded 21 trades. You can see right here, 21 trades, and I was just getting hammered on the video. I just kept taking these small losses, and they added up, right? They added up. And I was upset because I missed that Tesla move on Wednesday. I mean, Tesla just, that was the day that it just really ran off the open, and I missed it. And I tried to trade Tesla later on in the day, and I just didn't do so good on it. I just kept taking small losses, and those small losses added up. And I was streaming live trading on Wednesday. I was down $175 when I cut off the stream. That's when I should have walked away. It was like probably around noon, probably around 12 o'clock. I think I cut off the stream. I was down 175. And if I just walked away, I would have been fine. I would have been fine. So yeah, that is what it is. I just gotta, this is, every day you gotta improve, right? And this is why I'm doing these recap videos, and it's just seeing what I'm doing and to improve upon it. So, Thursday here, the 27th, was a good day. This is a day that I had the $336 trade that was not counted. So, I mean, it would have been like a $600 something day, but unfortunately I deleted that trade out of TraderView, and my actual P&L for the day was $367. Had 16 trades, a lot of them scalp trades, just trying to make some money back from this loss, right? A lot of scalp trades in and out, trying to take quick profits without hitting that 60-second rule, and trying to cut my losers really quick. And same thing here on the 28th. So this was Friday. It was Friday the 28th, up $698. Okay. 13 trades. And same thing on Friday, just a lot of scalping. There was a couple trades, as you've seen, that one trade, that one NVIDIA trade that I had, that I took 200 shares, and then as it came down into a support level, I added to the position 200 more shares, and I screwed up that execution getting out. But I was trying to hold a couple trades. I was trying to hold, and I did actually have a trade more towards the end of the day at NVIDIA. What was that level? 123 level, that was holding as support for practically all week, and I took that trade, and that was a good trade. I held that trade on. That trade did get counted, so that's great. It was only like $200 something, but yeah, closing out Friday, $698 in profit for an overall week's P&L, first week's trading this account's P&L at $216. So overall, not bad. Other than this losing day, I made it back, but we don't want that, right? Well, I don't want that. I don't want to have one day that encompasses like 2-3 days out the week in losses, because that you got to battle back, right? You have one day, one big losing day, and then you're battling back, and it could take you all week or multiple weeks to come back from. And that's what I don't want, moving forward. So the account's out of drawdown. The account's positive. Yeah. So, I mean, that's good, right? So, okay, let me see what we got around here. I'm still not familiar with TraderView. So I really don't really know all the graphs and statistics that it gives you for your trading. We go look around here. Tags, that's another thing I need to work on, like my playbook, where whether it be, let's say, a fade trade, which I know I'm losing money on these fade trades, so pullback trade, maybe a support bounce, just different types of setups that I look for throughout the day. I would like to tag them I need to tag them. That way I can analyze and see what's working and what's not working. And go over to trades. Oh, can we do like a let me see something. Calendar. Yeah, so this is what I'm doing for myself for my journal, right? Okay. So yeah, okay, cool. All right, so this is another reason why I'm making these YouTube videos, these recaps, because this is pretty cool, right? Like Friday the 28th, I did this recap here, and I could add the recap in there. So I could go back and watch, and I'm essentially explaining everything I did here, right? All these trades I'm explaining in this recap video, and this is I'm doing this to improve, to to analyze and improve and see what's working, see what's not working, and I could go back and review this, right? Because that's what it's about. So yeah, here's all the trades I did on Friday. Not bad trading on Friday. They had that $202 trade that was not counted, but overall not bad. And I got to make sure I'm doing this because you see I got the thumbnail, and that's what I thought I made, $908. But like I said, that one trade was not counted, so that's not actually accurate, just in full transparency. I thought it was because, looking back at, Trader's Evolution, I mean, I could just even go to show you range, and I did not know that this is, this did that, right? So if, I believe this is Friday. So this is Friday trading right here. And I thought if you break that 60-second rule, that the trade was not going to be counted, in the P&L on the actual platform. Well, I guess the system doesn't, I guess Trade the Pool doesn't have that, what am I trying to say here, ability to delete the trade out the actual platform, because it's under the 60-second rule. So when I looked at this on Friday, I reviewed all these trades on Friday, and I thought I was up, $908. Well, because of that $202 trade that was not counted, that's not accurate. So moving forward to, I'm gonna do my accurate, my real P&L on the thumbnail there, on the video thumbnail, because it's not really what I made. And like I said, my real P&L for Friday was $757 and not $908. So yeah, that was Friday's trading. You can see the running P&L too. This wasn't good. I was up $400, and I had, I think, one NVIDIA trade that I was scaling into, and I was scaling in 400 shares and not 200 shares. And I was down $392 at one point. So I gave back that whole Tesla trade just to be down. And it did, like I said, come back. And I essentially got out pretty much break even, right? And then, just climbing up from there, slowly. So that was Friday's trading. And then Thursday's trading, same thing. Started out in the red, $270, got back green, and looked like I was struggling here, came back down red a bit, and then just started climbing. And Thursday's P&L was $428, and I have on the video thumbnail $719. Because like I said, if going back to Thursday's trading, you see right here at the bottom here, $719.75. That's what I thought I made. But as mentioned, that one Tesla trade that was not counted, and they don't get deleted out the actual trading platform, only on the account, on the what is this, the this account portal here that I took a screenshot of. So when I went through and reviewed the trades, I seen like this trade wasn't counted, so I deleted it out of Trader's View, right? To have my accurate P&L in here. win rate on Friday was 46%. 13 trades. So win rate on Thursday was 50%. 16 trades. Well, I guess this is not my net P&L. So this is not actually what I made. $60 in fees, commissions. So I made Thursday $367. That was on Thursday. And then Wednesday, this was just, like I said, this was just a bloodbath. Here's where I ended stream. I believe this is the gross P&L. So I ended the stream, like I said, I think it was well, here's the video. Like I said, this is his thumbnail. I ended the stream. That's what I was down, 176 on Thursday. Excuse me, on Wednesday. Okay. So yeah, this has to be the gross P&L here. And during stream, I was actually down $690. Well, I had one good trade on Tesla, and then, which I believe it was on Tesla. I think this was a 200. Yeah, I think this was a trade, $476. So I had that one, yeah, so I had that one good trade on Tesla. It brought me back to down only $239. Had another little $100 winner or something like that, and I got the account. I only lost 132, or like the video thumbnail here says, 176 when I left stream. When I turned off the stream, and I took a short break. Like I said, I took a breather, and I came back, and fighting the video again, and it down we go. I did make some back here, and at that point I was down $544, and I continued. Instead of walking away here, if you look at this, okay, had a bad morning, made it back round about noon time. I should have left it alone, right? That's what I should have done. And then I came back, and then I just, even if I went down like $500, I should have walked away then, but I continued to trade, down, almost max loss here. And then, I made some back. So I was only down at this point towards the end of the day. I think this was around 2 o'clock. I was only down $544, and of course, going in the power hour, I kept trading, and that's where it cut me off. Right, I hit max loss. It stopped me from trading. Negative. The P&L here was a negative $1,324. So when I hit my daily max loss of $1,300, that's when it'll stop you from trading. You do not blow the evaluation account. It just stops you from trading. So yeah, it stopped me from trading, so that was good. And like I said, it was almost the end of the day anyways, so it was going into power hour, and probably the way I was feeling at this day, I would have probably kept continuing to trade. But yeah, knowing that $1,300 loss limit, daily loss limit is in play, it's good, because like I said, I did not blow the account. I did not keep, I wasn't unable to continue trading, and I made it all back for the rest of the week, and I was I'm positive in the account, so that's fine. You can see my win percentage here, 23%. That's ridiculous, right? I was having a bad day. Things weren't going my way. And yeah, it's trading, right? So very bad stats there, right? $104 in commissions, 21 trades, over trading, way too much, way too many trades, and you see them all here. It's just way too many trades. So yeah, and then Tuesday the 25th. 100%, of course, only one trade, 100% win-loss ratio. This was a net P&L of $280. My video thumbnail there, and I think this was a recap video. And then Monday, the 24th, again, first day trading this account. Only one trade, $195. Now on this day, I was having all types of problems with Thinkorswim. My data wasn't coming through. Thinkorswim, their charts were frozen. And same thing with Trade the Pool, the Traders Evolution platform that Trade the Pool uses. The data wasn't coming through. So I was trying to reload the charts. I was trying to switch tickers, and the data wasn't coming through. There was gaps in the chart. I mean, it just was a mess. So it was, first day of trading, 195. I was happy with that, and I haven't had problems with Thinkorswim nor Traders Evolution after that. So yeah, that's how this is how I'm doing it. I'm gonna do the video recaps, and each day in his journal, I'm gonna add the video recaps, and maybe write some stuff in here, about my day, and then as far as tags go, I need to create the tags. Like some of these are going to be fade trades. Some of these are going to be, let's say, I don't want to say reversals, because how I consider reversals versus fade trades in my playbook, those are two different really setups, right? For instance, a reversal might be prices coming up to a serious resistance level, and you're looking for it to reverse and go down, let's say below below the open. So it's not like price is just going up and up and up and up all day long, and you're looking for no, because 9 times out of 10 that price is moving up all day long, and let's say going into an area of, let's say, resistance, and a reversal will be close, going below the day's open, right? So day opens up, price moves up, looking for a reversal to go back down below the day's open, essentially, turning price to a negative, right? Going negative, or going red on the stock. So fade trade would just be something, price is going up and up and up, and then looking to sell maybe back into like a moving average, or back into like a whole number, or even possibly like back into VWAP, depending on how strong the stock is, right? So those for me are fade trades. Reversals are different, and then let's say buying at support, or a pullback trade. And another thing, a pullback trade. So I got some work to do as far as I want to put different criteria as far as my entries, my exits, the different setups I look at. So so I could tag them, right? Because I need to tag these and see what's working out for me. Because as I mentioned, I don't think fade trades right now are working out for me, especially trying to do something stupid like fading Amazon when it's breaking out to new all-time highs, right? I mean, that's not a great idea at all. And I did a couple trades. I mean, yeah, it really ran away from like something like the 9 moving average, and I was on the 1 minute chart, and I was trying to fade it right back into the 9 moving average, but the risk to reward on those trades are not there, I tell you, because it could, you're breaking out on new all-time highs, price is moving, momentum's there, and you're trying to go against momentum. You're trying to go against the the breakout traders, and it's not worth it to try to get 50 cents to possibly $1. Because I think when I was fading Amazon, I mean, it was almost $1 away from its 1 minute 9 moving average, EMA, exponential moving average, right? I mean, and I was trying to fade that. Although I was lucky, I did make $100 and something on the trade, but it's not the ideal trade. And I know overall I'm not making any money on the fade trades. So yeah, and that's like I said, I'll go over. I'm still learning this Traders View here. I haven't used it in many of years, and like I said, I'm used to TraderZillow, or TradeZillow, excuse me. So I got a little bit to learn here on what some of this these charts and analysis is. What do we got here? Win versus loss. I think this is days, right? This is days. Winning days versus losing days, right? 80%. Like I said too, a lot of I need more data in here, right? This is only 1 week's worth of data, so there's not really much in here to talk about, other than my really days P&L and maybe my winning percentage, but this is only 1 week's of data. So as I move forth, as I continue to add more trading days in here and more trades, yeah, this is pretty much the main screen here that really has any significance, right? Right now, more data, the more we could dive into some of these statistics. But yeah, so needless to say, this is my first week trading the trade the pool prop evaluation for equities, and I got the account screen, and looking forward to tomorrow, Monday, and this will be the first day of the month. So yeah, first day is July. So yeah, July 1st is Monday, and the 4th of July here in the States will be on the 4th, right? 4th of July. That's on Thursday. So I believe the market hours, the Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken, Wednesday will be a half day. Market should be closed the 4th, and Friday the market should be open for trade. But the thing is, I don't know how much volatility is going to be, or how many traders are going to be trading. So I don't know the volatility and the volume and everything on these days that are going to come. Let me look at something, because the first Friday of each month, right, is non-farm payrolls, the key economic data point. Give me a second. I'm just interested to see if the non-farms will be out on Friday. What's going on here? So Monday, let's see, Monday, ISM manufacturing PMI, 10 o'clock on Monday. Key economic data. Let's see here. Powell speaks on 9:30, right as the market's opened on Tuesday, 10 o'clock. Initial jobs opening, JOLTS report. ISM service PMI will be on Wednesday. Yeah, I didn't even know we had FOMC minutes coming out on 2 o'clock Wednesday. So that's something to be aware of there. FOMC minutes, Fed's minutes is on Wednesday, and yeah, so market will most likely be closed on Thursday. I'm wondering here if Fed's minutes are coming out 2 o'clock. I'm wondering if we're going to get a whole day of trade on Wednesday. Thursday, the markets will be closed, 4th of July. So we might get a whole day of trading on Wednesday. Thursday, the market will be closed. And then on Friday, we get non-farm payrolls, unemployment rate. So those are, big key economic data prints to watch out for. Same thing with the minutes, the Fed's minutes here. And then, these PMI numbers, which are Monday and Wednesday, also something to watch out for. Joe's job openings, and then Powell's speech on Tuesday. So, yeah, I got some economic data coming out this week. Key economic data prints coming out this week to keep an eye on. And so yeah, looking forward to tomorrow, Monday. This will be the tomorrow will be the second week trading this evaluation account, and yeah, let's make some money, right? So yeah, so I'm gonna wrap it up here. This is the week 1 review of the Trade the Pool evaluation account. So yeah, thank you, and I will be back with a daily recap tomorrow in midday, around about 3-4 p.m. Eastern time, and yeah, see how I do. All right, thank you guys.